Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to show you how to jailbreak your PS5, any model, with Y2JB. The links in the GitHub, I will leave them down in the description. So for this you want to go here and then download the Y2JB update and scroll down. Here's the firmwares that can use it. So I know, as far as I know, it could go up to 12.70. So I'm going to use this one because I'm on 9.20, and then you come down here and then download the one that you need. Once you have them unzipped, it should look like this, and you go in here and it should be there. Archive.dat, and then Y2JB update, so it should look like this with all these files. You need the exploit, which you can find on Gezine's GitHub, I'll leave it in the description, and you need netcat. Once you plug in your USB, you want to format it to exFAT, so you come here, and then for you it might say FAT32, so you want to select it and then click exFAT and then click start. And now what you want to do is go to your backup and then right click and then drop and copy here. I'm not going to copy it because I already got it on the USB right there, and then that's it for now. You want to eject it, so now you want to go into your PS5, go to settings, and then go down to system software, and then backup and restore, and then restore your PS5, and then you should be able to see Y2JB 1.6 by Gezine, and then your PS5 will be restored. After restoration starts, your PS5 won't return to the current state. Okay, are you sure? You want to continue? Yes. And then this should take about 2 minutes. Alright, so now it should come up with user 1. You want to click on the profile, click OK, and then go to settings, go to network, and then settings again, set up internet connection, and then click it. It should say failed, because when you go to advanced settings it comes up with primary DNS as 127.0.0.2, so it's basically a loop pretty much, so it won't connect to the internet. You want to click OK, let it connect to the internet again, then go home, go to media, and as you can see YouTube is there, and then it should come up with all the code. And then what you want to do now is switch back to your PC. Now that I'm on the PC, you want to open netcat GUI twice, name one with 50,000 port, and then the other one 9021 with the 50,000 port. You want to drag the Lapse.js exploit into there, inject, and it should do the exploit. And now what I want to do now is inject ETN 2.5b. Sometimes it might crash, so if it crashes you just restart and inject it again. It didn't crash for me. You want to open FileZilla, but before you do that you want to open YouTube again. You get your PS5's IP and then the port to 1337, and then it should connect. And then go down to MNT, sandbox, and then right click on this bottom one, PPSA 01650. Want to right click, file permissions and change that to 777. Now that's done, you want to go into it, go to download 0, cache, splash screen, and a whole bunch of letters and numbers. You want to open that Y2JB folder on the desktop and then copy the directory into FileZilla, paste, and then click enter. Alright, there you go. And then you want to drag all of this to the folder, and then always allow. Now you want to go back, right click on file permission again and switch it back to 5, and then click recurse into subdirectories. Make sure you've done this before you've done it, forgot to mention that. You click OK. And then you want to close the app, go to settings, go to network, and then click connect to the internet, turn it off, and then restart. Now you want to go into user 1 again, go to media, and then start YouTube. And it should come up with the Y2JB Autoloader, and then this should pop up. These are a select of payloads that I use. So there's NP fake sign-in PS5, a PS5 upload server, a shadow mount plus, ETA hen 2.5b, and nano DNS. That's to block PSN servers. And this is to stop the pop-up in YouTube, and you can copy to USB, and this is what I use to transfer the games. I will make a video how to use it. And then shadow mount is so I can see my games, and then ETA hen is so I can run games and stuff like that. So now what you want to do is move this to your USB. So copy, paste. So now we're on the PS5. You want to go to settings, and then scan USB payload, and then go to manage payload. Then you scroll down, and then you can see all the plugins on the USB. You want to click move to internal, and then move to internal again. And then you want to go down and then move nano DNS to internal. You basically do this to the rest of them. So the old method was that you'd have to put a folder called PS5 Autoloader, and you'd put it in the same directory as the PS5 update that we transferred earlier. But what this does, it basically adds it to the internal storage for you, instead of having to reset your PS5 or add a new folder into the PS5 with all the new plugins in it. Which this is pretty cool, to be fair. And then you want to come to auto load and then enable auto load. I'm not gonna add ETA hen to it because sometimes it doesn't work. Like almost every time it would say system software problem. So I'm gonna add all of these. Make sure to add the second delay or whatever delay you want, and then PS5 upload server, and another delay, and then shadow mount, and then that's it. Now you want to go to dashboard and press ETN. And as you can see, it has injected it. And it didn't crash my PlayStation 5. And then now you can run all of these. That's gold hand, so I'm not going to click that. Now what I'm going to do is restart my PS5 and then do the exploit again. After you restart, it should come up with the payload manager, and then you want to go to media and then click on Y2JB, and then it should jailbreak this time and no pop-up. And then a pop-up should come up saying Autoloader. And then it loads all the payloads. And you go back to dashboard. And then click ETN. Yeah, so basically it didn't work this time. It crashed my PS5, but restart it and then it should work again. Or maybe click it again after a minute and then it should run it properly. Let me try it again. It says it's there, but it's not actually there. So you want to go to Payload Manager and then ETN. And it tries to install it again. Yeah, now it worked this time. And then ETA Toolbox. Now what you want to do is go down to Network, and then go to Settings, and then connect to the internet, and then set up internet connection. Go to Advanced Settings, and then change this IP to 62.210.38.117. So you can connect to the internet, but it won't connect to the PSN servers. Sometimes it does go through, but most of the time it doesn't. So now what you want to do is go to Network, and then go to Settings, Setup, Network, and then click LAN 1. This should fail, or doesn't do anything. So what you want to do is go to Advanced Settings, and then get rid of this. As you installed Nano DNS, this is not needed anymore. So you want to go to DNS settings, automatic, and then it should let you connect to the internet. It says I got an update, but a Nano DNS should not download it. Unless you have automatic updates off, you want to go to settings again, and go down to debug, and then go down to settings again, Kstuff, and then replace the latest version. Just to be safe, I'm going to use the IP again because I don't trust my PS5. Not updating. There you go, so you want to click OK. It's fine if it does this, I seem to have no problems with it. I think this is just Nano DNS causing this to happen. So you want to go back, and then I'm going to restart again, and then everything should be up to date. Now once you've done that, once you've restarted, you want to go to Y2JB and then run it again. And then boom. Now it's loading all the payloads. and then return to dashboard, and then run ethen. Like I said, sometimes it might not work. And as you can see, it said Kstuff 1.6.7. I know there's a Kstuff Lite now. You could download the Kstuff Lite and just do this. Add it to the Autoload, but I don't know if it might cause problems with Kstuff on here. So when you restart, your screen has like a white dim to it. To get rid of that, you want to go to settings, screen and video, video output, go all the way down, and then RGB range to full. You might not be able to see it on my capture, but on a TV or monitor you can see it. But yeah, that's how you jailbreak your PS5. If you guys want me to make how to transfer games or how to do it for the PS4 with PS View, then let me know in the comments or in my Discord. I'll put all the stuff in the description and my Discord, so you can find it there. I'm at 4,135 right now. So yeah, thanks to all of you for joining after gaining that again. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.